Hey everyone, this water rowing machine is the best home rowing machine I've tried, full stop. But let me explain why. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I know what you're thinking, rowing machines are all the same, right? Wrong. This one actually feels like you're out on the water, not just yanking on a chain. The water flywheel creates the smooth, realistic resistance that ramps up the harder you pull, so your joints stay happy while your heart rate climbs. I've used gym rowers that feel clunky, but this one glides like a kayak. If you want a cardio workout that doesn't punish your knees, this is it. The build surprised me. It's made from lightweight yet sturdy steel, so it doesn't wobble when you're pushing hard, but it's still easy to move around with the front-mounted wheels. I've rolled mine into a closet after each session without breaking a sweat. That's huge if you're tight on space or just don't want a permanent eyesore in your living room. The ergonomics are spot on. The contoured seat glides on sealed ball bearings, so no squeaky, sticky slides mid-workout. The handle is textured so it doesn't slip, even when my palms are soaked. I've rowed in cheap gyms where the seat felt like sandpaper. This one is buttery smooth from the first pull to the last. The LCD monitor is simple but useful. It tracks time, strokes per minute, distance, calories, and total strokes without any confusing bells and whistles. I like that it doesn't try to be a smart screen, just reliable numbers I can glance at while I'm in the zone. The backlight is bright enough even in a dim room, so I don't have to squint mid-row. Space efficiency is where this machine really shines. It folds upright in about 3 seconds, and the footprint is smaller than most treadmills. I've stored it behind a door in a hallway that's only 3 feet wide. If you live in a studio or a small apartment, this won't eat your floor space alive. I've used it for HIIT intervals, steady-state cardio, and even slow recovery rows after leg day. The water resistance scales naturally, so I can go from a light warm-up to an all-out sprint without changing anything. That versatility means I'm not buying another piece of equipment just to mix up my routine. Noise level is another win. The water sloshing creates a gentle white noise that's actually kind of soothing, way quieter than a fan bike or an air rower. I've rowed at 6 a.m. without waking up my partner, which is a game changer for early risers or night owls who want to sneak in a session. Let's talk about assembly. It took me about 45 minutes with the included tools and the online video guide. The instructions are clear, and the parts all fit where they're supposed to. If you can build IKEA furniture, you can handle this. Now, no machine is perfect. The water tank is heavy when full, so if you plan to move it often, you'll want a second pair of hands. Also, the monitor doesn't connect to apps, so if you're all about syncing to Strava or Apple Health, you'll need to log your numbers manually. Those are minor trade-offs for the price. Overall, this water rowing machine gives you the closest thing to real rowing without leaving your house. The build quality, the quiet operation, the space-saving design, and the natural resistance curve make it stand out from the usual air and magnetic rowers. If you're serious about cardio but don't want to deal with a clunky gym machine, this is the one to grab. Link is below if you want to check it out. Happy rowing! For most buyers, the real question is not whether water rowing machine rower with LCD monitor, exercise workout water rower for home use sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like real water rowing experience and ergonomic design actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like water rowing machine rower with LCD monitor, exercise workout water rower for home use usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.